Salutations, travelers. My name is Sage Henry Stone, and welcome to Dark Souls Remastered. This is going to be one playlist that I'm going to be working on until Amnesia starts to get back into order. Um, I'll be doing all the Dark Souls series from scratch, no mods, no cheats. I will do a little bit of some glitches to show them off here and there, and to help out with little things. So I will do some showcases, play around, do some builds. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna start a completely brand new game. So first and foremost, I'm going to name my character. Let's see. Let's just do something simple. Let's just do King Stone. There we go. Gonna be a male class. I always choose warrior because warrior is best class for quality builds. Master key because it helps open up things early on, and it's better. I will say that if you do choose the thief class, he starts with the master key, as you can see. Guilt-ridden thief, high critical hits, has master key, but I prefer the warrior because the warrior has really good he's a weapon expert, as it says right there, fearless warrior. Weapon expert, high strength, dexterity. It's great. He's good. So the master key will definitely help out in this endeavor. Physique, average, face, far eastern, hair. I usually go with the semi-long. Looks nice. Red is fine, but I'm going to do some customization. Let's see. Hair color, we're gonna do red, but we're gonna do my red, which is a much darker form of red, so right here is fine. And for the eye color, it's nothing too crazy, just gonna go green. Beautiful. Nice. All right, well, let's get into this. I'm excited.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity, heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And seethed the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Beautiful. I love that story.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Thus beginning our journey. Thank you to that mystery knight. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to do this. I'm Beef Jerky Man. So, first thing I would like to mention is I am somewhat of a professional at this game, so I will show you guys how I do things, how I used to do things back in the day before I started using mods and stuff. So, basically I'm just going to do a tad bit of some showcase, I guess. Each episode is going to be taking out a boss, depending on how long it gets to that boss. English. But, yeah, I'll show you guys how I do it. This game is amazingly fun. Hello there, demon. Hello, guys. You can attack these guys as whenever you want, but I'm not going to, because they yield very little souls, and I'm going to show you a cool little trick that'll help stuff out. Obviously, we have these little things. Target, right stick allows you to target enemies. But you'll see how things go. Now, again, I'm going to apologize in advance. The background sound is my air conditioner, if you haven't heard it from recent videos. But try your best to ignore it. I'm trying my best to ignore it. It allows me to play my game properly and allows my computer to stay cool. I will give you guys tips, tricks, and all kinds of other things. So, yeah, let's do this. It's such a good game. First and foremost, with this guy, you don't want to immediately fight this boss. You will see over off into the distance, off to the left, you'll see a torch and that gateway. We're going to head there immediately. If you start with the fire bombs, you can kill this boss and it'll make it easier for the future, but the key is important. You do not need this bonfire, but for the sake of the video, I will activate it. I'm not gonna die, so that's why I usually don't activate it. But you get your shield here from whatever class you chose. Heater shield is quite literally the best shield in the game. Boop. This dude is kind of crap. Give me my longsword. Still pretty light, so that's good. Come here, buddy boy. Backstab. There is a chance that he might drop his bow. Nope, he didn't. Okay. Moving on! Now, I would like to mention that we can come back to this area to get this up here, which we cannot get currently due to the fact that we don't have that area unlocked yet. That knight who we experienced, he is in this area. We need to open up this gate for a shortcut for later, in case if we ever want to come back this way. Like I said, that bonfire that we experienced to the left doesn't matter. Activate the ball. Run in here, and let's talk to Oscar. Hi, Oscar.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yeah, sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Ooh.
Oh, and this.
Nice.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Don't worry, bud. We'll lay you to rest when we come back. So he will die. We can see that now. We get his souls that he had, which wasn't a lot, but still decent. Hello there. Ow. I'm a little rusty. Ow, 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 ow. You're mean. I don't need all my flasks anyways. I can beat this boss normally. I'm not a pleb. Hello there. Little grunts. These guys are nothing. Did he really just drop his sword? Nice. Yeet us. Nice. Don't. Oh, I didn't get a backstab off, but oh well. Hello, buddy boy. You're easy to parry. So parrying in this game is pretty decent. It's just timing based. He didn't drop anything. Shame. But it's nice. Everything in this game is fun and easy to do once you know how to do everything. So it's decent. Hello. Now watch this. The secret to this boss is to just stay behind him. He can swing, he can attack, do whatever he wants, but as long as you stay behind him, he can't do anything. Nothing at all. Very easy, very simple. Very nice. Now we get his souls, which should be about 2,000. Yep. We come over here. Grab this, because we're going to need this later for some duplication, which I will show you guys how to do that in a later date. Now let's move forward.
Only In the ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
God, I love this game. Look how pretty it looks. Wow, so open and free. Where'd that tree come from? This is a running joke in the game. Where the heck did this tree come from? Hey, buddy boy, how are you?
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Absolutely. So now we're going to go do our little journey. I'm going to show you a few good little tricks that I do early game to make sure that I have everything I need for the journey. First and foremost, run around Firelink Shrine. Just grab everything that's shiny. Be a little gremlin if you have to be. This man, don't talk to him just yet. We don't need to deal with him. Come up here. There's a body over here. Beautiful. Now don't be afraid to drop down. It's not going to kill you. There's a little opening actually here that you can go through. And you get 3 chests. One here, one there, and then one behind that wall. You get some free homeward bones. You get a catalyst or a talisman and a morning star, which not really that great. And some cracked red eye orbs that we will not be using because we are offline. And then there's this chest right here that gives you some talismans. These talismans prevent creatures, people from healing, I think using magic. If we go over, prevents Estus recovery within limited area. Yes, so they're somewhat useless. First and foremost, we're gonna reset the area after we go over here and grab the soul of this corpse that's secretly hidden behind a wall. So if we come over here, boop, there's a soul. Skeleton boy's here. We're gonna cut through the wall, head up the stairs, and we are gonna go grab the other soul packet on the other side of this area. Now, one of my favorite bits about this game is the fact that no matter how hard you try, you will probably die at some point. I'm a professional at the game, and yet I will still die once in a while. Look at that damage. That's not a lot of damage, so we're going to avoid him at all costs. Now, I'm going to reset the area, like I mentioned. You reset the area by resting at the bonfire. We can level up, do whatever we need at the bonfire, but I am just coming to reset it due to the fact that I want to get everything that's in this area down here. To do so, reset the area so that everything goes back to being dead. Drop down here. Grab this soul packet. We could run away. And again, we could always just go right back. Gonna grab this. These guys do hit like a truck, so just be careful, because this is actually a late game area. Not really a late game. I would say mid-game area. This is Wylander. This is the Binocs down here. We don't really need these, but I kind of just want to grab them just to grab them. Hello, gents. Hi, how's it going? Ow. Well, like I mentioned, you will die. And that's the thing. That is the point of the game. You will die. It's inevitable. Even if you are like one of the best players in the world, if you're not smart with it, you will die. As you just seen. So take that as a lesson. You will die. You can always go get your stuff. If you die again, don't worry. You can always get your souls back. For instance, I'm going to ignore my stuff because I'm just looting over here and I only had 2,000 souls. I can get that back easily. All I have to do is just run over here. Oh, well, okay, well they got, they made me stuck, which is fine. Oh. Well, would you look at that? Ow. 2 hits. 2 hits for these jerks. That's crazy. Especially early game. Also, I don't have my full set of armor on, which is kind of... So again, I'm not going to go back for my souls. I know my limit. So we're actually going to move on. So if we come down here now, there will be the fire maiden. She's right here. She doesn't talk. We can use... Firekeeper souls to repair flasks, increase flasks, simple stuff. So I'm going to go show you how to actually get a free Firekeeper soul to reinforce your flasks to at least +1. We are heading now down into the depths. Not really the depths, it's New Londo ruins. So if we drop down over here, I went the wrong way, excuse me. We got a nice bigger packet, which we will use later. These guys won't bother you, which is good. They're kind of annoying. They don't attack unless you attack them. Grab this. It's a nice weapon. I do recommend a few things if you're playing this game. Try to, in like early game at least, try to stick with your choosing characters, weapons, and tools. Because whether you like it or not, they're the best weapons suitable for your character unless you make a build specifically for the weapons that you find. So, for instance, I'm a warrior. I can only... For starters, I'm using this. You can get the Firekeeper soul right here. Careful, because this is a very thin platform. I'm very skilled with this area, so I can run through it like it's nothing. But be very careful. All those enemies will hurt you, and they are strong. Now, because I have the Master Key, I'm going to go grab something very quickly that will actually help me out in the long run. It'll make me actually pretty powerful early game. Sadly to say, I'll have to actually adjust my stats, which are on the left right there, to match the weapon. But I'm just showing you guys around very quickly. We have this guy. He's an early game blacksmith. We don't need to worry about him. He also does magic. Sells you magic stuff, magic staffs, or a staff, some spells, and other things. So, originally in the base game, you do not have the Master Key unless you choose to have the Master Key. If you are the thief, you get the Master Key and you can get extra items anyways. But if you choose the Master Key, you can open this gate. If you don't, you have to go the long way. I will show you where you get the actual key after this. So with the Master Key, I can open this, get this nice, decently small soul packet. And if you go this way, you'll enter Undead Burg. There is a chest on the same level as we are currently, and it will have the key that will open up that gate. I'll show you guys that maybe in a later episode or in the future. Right now, we are going to grab a shield and a sword that like I mentioned earlier, are extremely good for early game stuff. This dragon is undead. He is pretty strong. Notice how I don't really care about walking over to him. He only activates once you try to grab those two. I have no souls, so I'm just going to run in, grab these, and let him kill me. Easy, simple enough. If you want to get your souls, by all means, but I'm going to show you guys a cool little trick that will make you guys not have to worry about dying anymore. So let's go grab these very quickly. Oop, oop, oh. Hey, I dodged. I made you guys think I was going to die to him. No, I'm not going to die to that piece of crap. He's stupid. I'll come back later to kill him, though. Perfect dodging can get you to survive. So, we are going to head back up. If you want to see the key, I'll show you in a different video. I just want to show you guys everything that's important first before doing anything major. So, we went down there, we got the Firekeeper soul. So now we're going to head back up to the surface. We're going to call this elevator because I accidentally sent it back up. Because, again, I usually die in these scenarios, but I'm trying to make it so that you guys can see everything properly. Waiting on this. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty quick. Late game, though, it kind of gets repetitive and annoying. But it's fun. The game is fun. Especially when you know what you're doing. So, we're going to head this way. Head beautifully back up to Firelink Shrine and talk with his maiden. She does not speak. Now, you can reinforce your flasks with the Firekeeper soul that we got from down in New Londo Ruins. Look at that. Now, we have a +1 Estus flask, if you can see at the bottom left of the screen. So now, just do some double takes, look around, check to see if there's anything else that you need, and if there's not, we're going to move on. First and foremost, we're going to head up this way, because this is the right path we need to take. Now, we have enemies that we can fight along the way. Enemies like these are super easy to parry early game, especially if you have the heater shield. One, the heater shield blocks 100% of any physical damage given to you. As you can see, my health is not going down, and my stamina is not taking a massive hit. Except if he does a heavy hit. But the game is pretty simple for parries. As you can see, it takes a good wind-up, but as soon as you see them start to swing down is when you parry. If you parry as soon as they swing down, it's very easy to identify. Enemies like this who are pretty quick, again, when you see them move forward, that's when you parry. Very nice. We got a little soul packet right here that we can grab. The guy up top isn't really that much of an issue. He's not going to bug us. Very easy dodge. These guys are a little difficult, but like I said, as soon as they swing down, you can parry. Very simple, very easy to control. This guy, just poke at him. His friend came to help. Obviously, in the video, you can see how well the parries are, and you can see what's a good way to do it. Timing is applicable here. Down below, there was another shiny, but that's for a much later date. Rats drop humanity, which we picked up earlier, which are these little dudes right here, which allow us to turn back into a human and basically enable online mode, but I'm on offline, so I don't need to basically... I can be human, but I just won't be playing with people. Hello, sir. Obviously, normal game is very simple, very easy. Any loot that you find, though, you should probably, like, spare, like, keep it. Because it's going to be, you're going to need all your resources in later date. Because everything's useful in this game. Quite literally, everything is useful. I thought I was going to be able to jump. I can't. That body disappeared. I did not like that. Come in here, behind the stairs. We get another soul packet. And then we head up here. I'll show you how to get over there later. Hello, Bob. And then now we're in a more... We're in Undead Burg. This area is a big part of the main game. Usually people like to use this as the PvP hub. I used to be in this area a lot when I was younger, when I first started playing this game. The flat area is perfect for PvP. Not to mention the fact that you can... Oh, you jerk. Not to mention the fact that you can maneuver around everything pretty easily. We come up here, this dude is annoying, so we're going to just do a combo with him. And don't be afraid to use combos. Combos are nice and easy to, like, use. You get a nice shield from here. It's not the best shield in the game. I would say it's good for, like, style. It looks pretty. But it's not practical. It's a wooden shield. It's not gonna do much. So if we head this way, we got spear guys. These guys are pretty easy to parry. Spears are always the easiest to parry. And they're very easy to bait. Hit their shield, you'll be able to recover in time to be able to parry. It's a simple thing, very simple and easy process. Now with enough souls, which you can see at the bottom right of the screen are the souls. We have this magical man right here. Kill him. Get some more souls. Now we have our first merchant. Do not kill him unless you want the Ukachana, which is, or Uchi Katana, which is a katana that's pretty nice in the game. It's one of the best early game katanas. And it can carry you for 90% of the game, funny enough.
Well, you seem to have your wits about you. Then you are a
I accidentally
welcome
skipped this now,
customer.
don't worry about
I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
it. Shut up. So, this man, he sells a lot of important things. First and foremost, the dried fingers, orange guidance soapstone, bombs, throwing knives, repair powder. The things that are important are the residence key, repair box, bottomless box, and first and foremost, these arrows, wooden arrows specifically. Reason being is because wooden arrows, shut up! Wooden arrows are used for duplication. So, if we go and we use, let's use 4 of these. 800, that should be enough. Go to 3, that's 700, nope.
Throw me a bone, will you? You haven't got much time anyway. Right, Yulia?
I don't know who Yulia is, but I think that might be his katana. My man's interesting. So, early game stuff, I suggest using all of these souls. Unless you have your souls from the beginning of the game. Hey, look, my friend's online. Don't worry about him.
Oh, you again. I hope you've
Yeah.
brought plenty of...
So now, we're going to buy these arrows. And, ooh, 967. So close to being maxed.
Thank you, Kai.
So, that means we will just use these 2, and that's it. Give us 800. This should be enough to max it out. Yes. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Now, I'm going to show you how to do the duplication glitch, which I will only be using for, like, if I need to level up for certain things, or if I want to purchase a buttload of items. So first and foremost, you want to have the soul of choice that you want to duplicate. Click on it, change order, click on it again, move it down to underneath your Estus flask. Then you want to go over to your arrows, click on them, drop, put all the way down to 999 and cancel. Then you want to sorry about that. Then you want to be able to just do one other thing. Hold on a second. I completely forgot. I need to head up for a second. It's much better to do it over here because it's away from everything, away from characters, players. Do not rest at the bonfire just yet. So first and foremost, go to here. Drop, cancel. Once you do this, once you have your screen set to look like this, you're supposed to press right bumper and A at the exact same time. You go down, click, and if you're on the PC, use your mouse to go over to Quick Game, click on it, point down 999, and use it. As you can see, it uses it completely, but I got all of the souls for it. Now, you can do it again with other soul packets. I'm going to continue to do so. So click, change, come over here, drop, right here. You're supposed to hit A, move down, hit A, and right bumper at the exact same time. And then you get the same thing. Simple enough. Beautiful. And it also works with your humanity as well. Even though you don't really have 999, you get 99 out of that, which is nice. Granted, you're losing 900 humanity out of it. So we're going to head back to this man. And we're just going to purchase all the important stuff that we need from him. Like all this stuff. Simple enough. And if you want, you can buy other weapons and tools from here. I don't really care, or very much care for them at all. I usually, when I'm playing, I usually do everything like this anyways.
Thank you, Carl.
But we're going to head back to the bonfire, and we're going to end this episode here. This episode is already running too long, but I've already showed you guys a decent amount for this video. First and foremost, I want to do one little thing and show you guys something. Do not use all of them. You can drop all of them except for one and change the order. That way you don't spend all your things. As you can see, it still works. But I get 99 humanity and heal up. It's going to be on the floor until you reset the game. Make sure you pick everything up. Then we're going to reverse hollowing. So I turn back into a human. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we're going to kindle the bonfire so that I get 10 flasks total. Boop. As you can see, I went from 9 to 10. To be able to kindle further, you need the right of kindling, which we will get in a later episode. But for right now, I'm going to end this one here. So thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, share with a family member. And I will see you travelers in the next one. See ya.